Hey everybody, it's Shamlyn on Hopemont, and we're here on this brisk November day to pick up sticks, do our chores, and see who's at the campsite today. Isabel told us there's somebody over there, and so we're going to go and visit the stranger, and hopefully they're not stranger than normal. But first, let's take care of a few things. I've been working a lot on the island, trying to transform it over, and we're just going to leave that there, I think. So, I moved Mo's house, and I've been putting in some waterfall areas around. I gave him the new pathway. Moved his house up a little bit so that the waterfalls would fit behind his house. I gave him a nice pergola that's very naturey, which is what we've been looking for. He's got some waterfalls behind his house. And what I was trying to achieve is to have a good place for some waterfalls for the upper pond. And I put the upper pond in here. I hope it's going to be big enough for fish, because there's a few fish that I know of that you can only catch in the upper waterfall. So I put an archway and some nice leaf-shaped hills up there. Let's see. Leaf-shaped hills, and I put tree on them. I don't think the trees are going to grow, but they'll just have those little antenna on them then. And then I put the stone archway in to kind of accent the waterfall. So it turned out pretty good. I kept the hills separate so I could keep the Maritime Museum back here. And it's been handed down now. This is the third neighbor that's been in charge of the Maritime Museum. So I haven't decided what I'm going to put on the hill with the little waterfalls. But I thought that was pretty. And then I put the little grassy pathway around the house because it was getting kind of heavy with the rest of the pathway. But I occasionally put these little holes in the pathway to kind of break it up and do different things. And of course, there'll be mushrooms to find. Everybody knows mushrooms are in November, so we will have some nice mushrooms to find. And let's see, I'm not sure if we get pine cones. Should be getting acorns, I would imagine, but I haven't really spent the time to shake any trees. There's some round mushrooms. And checking in on our neighbors. Let's see if we have any gifts for them. I've been so busy, and there were so many praying mantises out last night. I was catching them left and right, or missing them, as is my way. But we got a few gifts from people. We picked some flowers that we had to move out of the way for the waterfalls. And that reminds me, I even had to change the formal garden, and I had to take out the sidewall to put in the waterfalls. And so I went to the other side and took out the outer wall to even it up. We needed to have access to the back and make it still look a little symmetrical, so we can still get around back here behind the mountains, behind the waterfalls, and make it to the beach where Red parks his boat. So that area is coming along fine, and I'm sure Mo is pretty happy with it. So let's see. I'm going to dump some stuff off in the shed here. Okay, we'll get that put away. Let's review what I've got here. I've got a ruined seed I need to put out, and I put some mushroom logs in my pocket because I thought they would go someplace good. I also kept a couple of wheat fields just in case. I was thinking about putting some rocks around. So we'll just be testing out a few things and seeing how they look as we develop the area. Yeah. Okay. So let's stop by Nooks and see what's in the shop today. Bye. All right, got rid of some stuff in our pockets. Now we just have stuff to find places for all around the neighborhood, and we can dress people's yard up to look a little more seasonal and keep going with our pathways. And now we're gonna go see who's in the campsite because I can't stand it anymore. Mushrooms! Alright, there's always sticks and stuff around the... Oh, and weeds. Oh boy, I guess I haven't been over here in the campsite lately. There's a beautiful monarch butterfly. And we'll get these mushrooms up and sticks. Oh my gosh, there's mushrooms everywhere. Alright, the piggies are doing okay. We'll run over there a minute. See, they've got some weeds. We'll pick that big weed. Okay. Alright, here we go. This is always a treat. Let's see who's in there. Whoa! Okay. Pietro. I think he's doing this just because I was talking about him the other day with my daughter. And I said, we were talking about scary people that we've seen when we're looking for new neighbors. And I mentioned Pietro, and she said she liked Pietro. And I said, I'd be running from him. And here he is in my campsite today. It's hilarious. I'll be here for a little while, laughing sometimes and fake crying other times. Ah, the life of a performer. Okay, Pietro. You're quite the fellow. Woo! That is too funny. Let's take a selfie. And we'll send it. Come on. Turn around. That's hilarious. That's just hilarious. Okay. See ya. All right. Let's check on Elmer's farm. Elmer gave us his photo the other day. His farm is looking great. Looks like we got 2 pumpkins instead of 3 because we forgot to go back and water them that day that it rained. And I'm planning on taking the walls down in the Zen garden to make it more open and add a little more bamboo-ish decoration to it. We're trying to get rid of our walls and stick with more natural stuff. So even though these walls look really good in here, we'll open up the area and make some changes, get some more bamboo decoration in there, and it'll look really good. Oh, except for the weeds. We'll definitely get the weeds out. We'll probably end up changing the little fishing area, modifying the creek. I don't know. There's just plans everywhere. We'll just modify them as we go. Make things up as we go along. That's the way of it. Oh, look at all the shells over here. Oh my goodness. When is the last time I did any beachcombing? Well, I guess it's been a while. Yes, indeed. Look at all the shells. Well, oh, and there's a balloon. We might as well stop and get the balloon. Uh-oh. Phew! Just in the nick. Let's see what it is. Oh, 5,000 bells. We'll take it. Very sweet. I'll probably be moving these pansies. I do like this little book reading area by the beach though. I probably won't change that. But you never know. I've been filling in the beach over here by Camo Frog's house. Well, there are the girls. Oh, look, Lolly's wearing the t-shirt I designed. Ha ha ha. And there's Zucker enjoying the water in one of the new ponds. Ooh, it's windy today. Now see, I've started filling in the beach. Oh, there's a star. I did see a couple of meteors last night. So it's filling in little by little. I've been working on it up in Elmer's area. I mean Camo Frog's area. So it's been a chore. It's always a chore laying new paths and stuff. And I have been neglecting general chores. So we'll do our best to clean things up a little bit while we're running around talking to neighbors. Oh, and that's what I meant to do, was see what we had as far as good gifts for people. So let's see. Let me look in the shed. I know I don't have any wrapping paper, and it's always good to wrap them. We don't have a lot of room either, so we'll go back over to Nooks and sell our shells and stuff, and then we'll be able to get some wrapping paper and wrap some gifts. Then we'll go in and sell and get some wrapping paper. Okay, I got some orange wrapping paper. Now we'll see what we can come up with for gifts. Alright, now we'll just wrap these. Okay, now the presents are all good and mixed up. I don't remember what's what, so we'll just give random gifts to random neighbors. And I think Mo is not here long enough to get one. It looks like Zucker and Fauna are both not home. There's Lolly. Good afternoon, Lolly. Do you want this? Yes, I do want to give you something. How about this present? It's wrapped in pretty orange paper. I wonder what's inside. A piggy bank. You really want to give this to me? Thanks so much. I love that color. I've been looking at things to use as accents in my place. Hooray, thanks. Oh, no photo though. Fauna. You're reading a book about flowers. I don't know if I could give her a gift right now. Uh-oh, now she's looking at the butterfly. Let's talk to her. Shamlyn, how are things? Here's a gift. For me, really? How about this one? Mind if I open this up right now? Are you sure you want to give me a nail art set? Thank you. Lately, I've really been into things like this. I've been looking at things like this to use as accents in my place. I have something here for you. A simple parka. Thanks, I've got a feeling I'm going to be needing that. It's getting so cold. Okay, let's see. They're not home. They're not home. Mint's not home. Daisy's not home. Let's run down and see if Rattle's home. Through the lovely orchard, which, by the way, has a bunch of fruit in it. I was afraid it wasn't going to grow back for some reason. It seemed like it was taking forever. Rattle's not home. Boy, everybody is out on this blustery day. Where could they be? I can never find anybody. At least not without a long search. Well, I guess we'll just continue with chores while we look. Well, boy, there's a bunch of everybody's. Sucker. I always dig running into you, Shamlyn. How's things? This is for you. Oh, do I get something? You do. You get this delightful present. What's inside? I'm gonna look. A hamster cage. Thanks, I love this kind of stuff, but you knew that, didn't you? Once I've cleaned up my house, I'll set this out. I can't wait to hear what all my bug friends think about it. Lolly says it seems more and more people are reading books on their phones these days. But honestly, I still prefer reading books on paper. Pearl says, I know how you feel. People love shopping for clothes online these days, but not me. I still prefer shopping in person. I love touching the fabric and then trying on each item one by one. And of course, I adore checking out my reflection in the dressing room mirror. Exactly! There's nothing like the feel of the pages in a real book, not to mention the smell of the paper itself. And I love to look at the art on the cover while poring over every beautiful detail. Well, what an eye-opening conversation this has been, Lolly. Little did I know we had so much in common. We really must chat more often. Nice. Pearl? I wanted to give you a gift. Here you go. Well, 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 what could it be? A throwback container? There must be some kind of mistake. Is this really for me? How did you know I've been wanting one of these? Thank you so much. How can I thank you? Oh, have an earbuds combo. Oh, thanks, Pearl. I was kind of hoping for your photo. Mint. Mint. Hello, Mint. Hello there. This is for you, Mint. What could it be? I don't know. Let's try this one. What a nice wrapping job. Shame I'll be tearing into it right away. I must be dreaming. This can't be a porcelain vase. Look at her face. Oh, thank you, Signora. I've wanted one of these for so long. Now, where shall I place this for maximum impact? Oh, just thinking about it is so exciting. Well, I can't let you go away empty-handed now. Here, take a red dotted wall. Boy, I've been hitting it on the mark with these random gifts. She seemed to really like that vase. Cool. All right. Ooh, I like that. Open bamboo. We'll keep opening that up. And we'll enhance it. Maybe more people will go in now that there's no walls. Alright, so we visited our visitor at the campsite, Pietro, and we gave some gifts out to neighbors that we don't have photos of, with no success. But the more friendships we build, the better off we'll be. We'll be getting those pictures pretty soon, I hope. We still have 2 gifts to give, and I don't think we can give any to Mo. It's too early to give him gifts, but let's go see what he's doing. He's just hanging out. Hey, Shamlyn, it's nice of you to visit. I want to chat. Oh, I can give him a gift already. That throwback race car bed is so comfy I could sleep in it all day. No worries though, my tummy wakes me up. Let's see if we can give him a gift then. Hey, you need something? Do you want this? What is it? I don't know, but you can have it. I wonder what's inside. I'm gonna open it. Is this for real? Am I really getting some book stands? Oh, see, that would have been a good gift for Lolly, wouldn't it? Thanks, Shamlyn. I've been wanting something like this for a long time. There are a lot of things like this, but you gave me this thing, so it's extra special. Once I've cleaned up my house, I'll set this out. I can't wait to hear what all my bug friends think about it. Here, Shamlyn, have a cat dress just for you. Thanks, Mo. A cat dress? Whoa. Let's try on the cat dress. Meow. Nice. We'll put our sweater and pants back on though. Sweater and pants. Hooray. Thanks, Mo. Well, somebody must be crafting today or cooking, so we'll run around and see if we can find out who. Maybe Camel Frog. I think he's the only house we haven't really gone to. He's home, so let's go see. He is crafting. Oh, he's got a throwback container too. Ow, 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 I must have been at this too long because my back's acting up. Oh, what are you up to? What, this thing? I'm making a wildwood wall. It's tough, but I've got ages of patience. I reckon you need that to be into DIY. Wait, you know how to make a wildwood wall already? Yes, I do. Is that so? I had no idea you were so handy. You might have the know-how, but do you have written instructions? Because it so happens I got a DIY recipe here you can share around. If my wildwood wall catches on, I'll have you to thank. Well, good for you. And since it's already afternoon, I probably missed the morning crafter, and that's the afternoon crafter. So, we'll continue with our renovations and giving gifts to our neighbors and just generally living the wonderful life on Hopemont. Please join us again, and if you like the videos, please subscribe. That way you can stay up on all the news from Hopemont. Thanks for joining me, everybody.